Hi guys, and welcome back to another Let's Build episode. So last time guys, we built up that really large workhouse, as well as really that nice blacksmith. I really love the blacksmith that we've actually got going on right here. Now in this episode guys, we're going to be filling up the area which is behind the kind of like smaller aqueduct that we've actually brought off this to kind of build up quite a lot of our industry. Now, if you guys are new to the channel at all, we are here to help you build bigger and also to build better. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and yeah, get yourself caught up on the videos. And also guys, if you're new to this series at all, I've got tons of videos for the entirety of Lordsport. I'll leave that in the card above as well as in the description for you guys to check out. Alright then guys, so one of the things that I would recommend doing if you are building big projects, split it up into smaller sections. And I love it when I end up making these kind of areas where I'm like, actually I could do this in an episode. That really kind of like drives me to actually get this finished. So what I wanted to do with this area is have some workshops, so more open area. That's one of the things that you guys have been saying in the comments, and I am definitely listening to you guys for sure. So I wanted to build a good kind of workshop here. Bit of an outside area as well with kind of like a canopy. What this building's, or actually what all these buildings are going to be, is kind of up to you guys. So have some ideas in the comments, and at some point on a live stream we will get in there and start to kind of flesh these out, put in some kind of interiors and really bring them to life. So with this one in particular, I've gone for kind of like really white down the bottom, including using the quartz bricks. I actually really quite like this effect, and then having the kind of yellow on top, and actually using, and I thought this actually turned out quite well, but using those copper stairs to add the details in. Coming on to the other side of this building now, we're going to build in another workshop, this time the opposite way around. So we're still going to have this kind of outside area, but using the mud bricks down the bottom, and then using red sandstone. So I'm trying to bring more colour, more life into the areas around here, and start to use, blocks that I don't usually use. So red sandstone is one that I really don't use, and this will be the second time I've actually used it in Lordsport. I'm going to continue to try to kind of try out different things, and I would totally recommend that you guys do the exact same. Don't be afraid to try something out new, even if it doesn't look super amazing. These buildings, you're going to have such a variation throughout your cities, so really embrace that and go for it. So you can see the little bits of details that I'm trying to add onto there, using that kind of real facade on this building as well, using bricks in there to add a little bit more colour with the kind of mud bricks, so going for that. Now coming around to the back area right here, this is where we've got a much smaller area. So this is going to be a boardie house, which is one of the things that you guys have requested in the past. And using the really nice mangrove wood. I'm loving the mangrove wood. I love that kind of red colour that we've now got. So that's going to be kind of squished into the back of this area here, almost right up against the walls of the city. And in fact, the entrance for this one is going to be underneath the archways of the main aqueduct, the biggest part of the aqueduct. But you can see me putting in all the little bits of details around this. Not a lot of light would be able to get into this, although they have got some windows just to give it a little bit more natural light. Now you can see the entrance now, and what I thought, since it's going to be a bit of a shady establishment, being a boardie house, I was like, actually let's make this look like it's got a really shady entrance. We're going to have a couple little bits of like tents up. We're going to have some bins on fire. It's going to be kind of definitely the shadier part of town is going to be around these areas. There is good shelter underneath those archways, so I can just imagine that happening. And then in this area here, we've got this really quite long, quite thin building just to use up that space. And again, this will be some sort of a workshop underneath, and you can access it from underneath the bridge. Well, not really the bridge, the aqueduct, but also from the side of the road as well, and going with that nice green colour. I love the greens that we've actually got in Minecraft now. You can really use them to just bring some different ideas to your builds, really. I just love how this all turns out. But I'm really happy with how this area has actually turned out. It's really finished up another part of Smithshaven. And as we can see, we've got the building on the side there. This is definitely my favourite building from this episode so far. I just think the copper kind of added with the deep slate really worked really well. We've also got that building there with the red sandstone. We've got the green building right on the side there. So give me some ideas, guys, in the comments of what you think each of these buildings should be, and what kind of workshops are there, what's being made there. That'd be really cool to see what you guys' thoughts are on it. There you go, you can see the little entrance into the side of that one right there, and then we've got the boardie house right at the end. But anyway guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you really want to support me guys, make sure to support me on Patreon. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, I'll see you on the next one.